Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss the concept of partnership. In previous class, we have learned about the Hindu undivided business or family business, and previous video. In today's class, the partnership. What do you mean by term partnership? According to Indian Partnership Act 1932, partnership is a relation between persons who have agreed to share profits of a business carried out by all or any of them acting for all. It means when the persons have been agreed, the person must be more than two or more than two who have agreed to share the profit of a business in which all will work or one will act for others and others will not work or they will remain silent. That is called partnership. Partnership means the relationship between two persons who have agreed to share the profit of the business carried on by all, means जो या तो सारे चलाएं और any of one is acting for all, या उनमें से कोई एक बाकी सबके लिए act करे. So now the characteristics of partnership arise. The first character of partnership is that not a single person or a member is treated as a partnership. More than one person is required for the partnership. Means minimum 2 and maximum 20. Second one is agreement. The agreement is an outcome of oral or written. Means it is not necessary that agreement is always a written. The agreement between partners may be oral, but the problem arises whenever there is a legal dispute, then the oral agreement is null. It is not applicable. That's why it is preferable to go for a written agreement in the case of any legal problem or any dispute. Profit motive and sharing of profit. The main characteristics of a partnership is to earn profit in the business and divide among the partners. Yes, it is one of the character where they earn the partnership and they earn the profit in the business and divide among the partners in a pre-decided ratio. If ratio is not decided, then they will get the equal share. It is as per the agreement among them. Decision making and control. Every partner has a right to participate in the management and decision making. Is that clear? Every partner has a right to participate in the management and the decision making. It depends on the terms and conditions or the agreement written by them, or there is a whatever the agreement among them. The one of the is unlimited liability. Again, I want to explain the meaning of what do you mean by unlimited liability. In the case of any loss or paying the debt to the others, the partner's property will be attached. They have the unlimited liability. Their personal property can also be attached. So partners have unlimited liability. Partners have unlimited liability, just like the Karta of the Hindu undivided family and the sole proprietor ownership in the sole proprietorship. Lack of continuity. Firm existence comes to the end by the death, lunacy, or insolvency of any of its partners. This is the one of the character of a partnership firms. Principal agent relation. Every partners play double role of an owner and agent. Means he has to work also and he has to work as a owner also. So a partner is treated as or has to play the double role of a owner and agent. So students, what are the characteristics of a partnership? First one, more than one person. There must be an agreement either in the form of written or oral. Then profit motive, decision making, unlimited liability, lack of continuity, and principal agent relationships. On the basis of this, we can frame the merits and demerits of partnership. Merits of partnership: easy formation and there is not too much legal formalities for forming a partnership firms. Next one is large financial resources, because when the partners are more, then they have the more funds, they have the more managerial skills, they have more technical skills. In that way, they can extend the business. Balanced decision, as the all decisions are taken by the partners jointly, they are good and balanced. Balanced decision, as all important decisions are taken jointly by the partners, they are good and balanced. Sharing of risk get distributes among partners, which reduce the burden and stress. Yes, in the sole proprietorship, all the risk is bear by a single person, so there is a no distribution of risk. All the headache, all the burden, all the stress is taken by an individual person. But in this, it is get reduced, it is distributed. Secrecy, in the partnership firm, there is not necessary to present before the public and not required to publish any documents, so the business affairs can be kept secret. Is that clear? These are the benefits. The first benefit is ease of formation and large resources, balanced decision, sharing of risk, secrecy. Next one is the limitations. What are the limitations of partnership? Yes, the first limitation is resources. As the numbers of partners are decided, so the capital contribution is also limited. Unlimited liability, one of the demerits is their property can be attached, so they have the unlimited liability. Lack of continuity, the partnership comes into the end with the death, retirement, insolvency, or lunacy. Lack of public confidence, public also not have much confidence in partnership because they do not publish their accounts and reports. And the lack of harmony, because more people, there can be difference in the opinion, which lead to the discard or the lack of coordination or the end of the business. Now question is arise, where the partnership is suitable. The partnership is suitable for the medium size of a business where the common or mutual understanding is must and goodwill is already. So it is best for the firms like CA, hotels, factories, etc. Thank you students. In today's class we have discussed the partnerships, its merits, its demerits, etc. Thanks a lot.